Hi, it's Brit.
And I'm Foxy.
And today we're building Legos.
And remember, we can only use pieces from sets we've collected, like
Harry Potter.
And Mario.
And Lego Friends.
And many more.
Now today we're back to working on our Taylor Swift Lover House. And guess which room we're doing today?
The purple room.
I'm really excited. This room is so gorgeous. It's this fancy dining room with all this purple and it's very like rich colors and tones. So Taylor's here to help us out. So first things first, we've got to do our floors. And we're using a dark wood for that beautiful dining room floor.
Yeah. And we're using the light purple for like the bottom baseboard of the room.
Yeah, so this room has a lot of cool two-tone of the purple trim and borders and things. So we're trying to replicate that as best we can, but also just a heads up, we do not have very many purple Lego pieces. There are just not that many in Lego sets.
The one set that we got a lot of purple pieces from was the kitchen. It was a big help.
From Lego Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It helped us out with like the trim and stuff because it had a lot of the light purple pieces.
And we got a purple door from something. I can't remember what the purple door.
I think that was Ollie's house.
Ollie's house? Okay.
The bathroom.
So we're using that. And then we had more of the dark purple. I have no idea what Lego set those are from. We've had them a long time. So we made that our main wall color. And then, you know, in Taylor Swift's dining room in the video, she has these really pretty panels, like the trim panels.
Yeah.
But that's kind of impossible to do with Legos. So we decided to do kind of little border strips instead to kind of mimic that around the room. We went with the opaque kind of translucent Legos for our windows, again, just like we did in the green room, because she has those sheer curtains over the windows.
Yeah, and once again, we're doing curtains, and we could not find a lot of curtain pieces. Just heads up.
Yeah, that took us a while. But I feel like the windows are such a focal point in this room, and those curtains give it such a fancy feel, so we really needed to do them for this room. So we fill in our wall, and then, you know, we only had so many little light purple pieces, so we ended up doing one row of trim in the really pale, like lavender purple, and then we ended up doing a second row in the medium purple.
Yeah.
That we ended up having a little bit of pieces in. So basically we got every purple piece we had, and then we looked at it, and we kind of came up with how we could make it look cohesive with what we had. And I think it turned out so good. I can't wait for you guys to see it at the end.
So we're kind of just building up the walls. As you can see, we put in that medium tone script in the wall on the right, as you can see.
Yep, we're going to keep going around. Again, just trying to find them. And don't worry about the loose Legos on the floor, because once we do the big rug and stuff, that will connect all of that together.
Yeah, and the table and the chairs and stuff.
And then don't forget, we always fill in our little, what are these Legos called with the little holes? Our little hole Legos that we're going to use for pictures or wall decor and things like that.
And the curtains and stuff.
Curtains, all that. Yeah, so you have to plan ahead and put your little pieces in where you know you're going to have your artwork and things for the room. I love this room in the house. I think it's one of the prettiest ones. And I was really excited when we were coming up with our ideas on how to build it.
Just a heads up, this room, it represents the Speak Now album. One of my favorite songs from Speak Now is Long Live. She sings it in the Eras tour.
Yeah, she sings it in some of the concerts, I think, not all of them. But she sings Enchanted in all of them. And this is a cool album. We really like it. We love the big purple dresses and the ball gowns and stuff from her concerts. So, anyways, here's our Legos. We got our windows. We're putting in our trim.
So now we're putting in the studs that we're going to hook the curtains on. And we're filling in that one piece there. We're using white and not purple because, like, I don't think there's purple pieces like that.
I don't think they make a purple stud piece like that. Nope.
Especially those four 4 studs.
Yeah, but they're great for hanging curtains onto, and they'll be hidden anyway, so the color doesn't really matter. And then we've put in our little mini stud pieces that we're going to hang things on for the walls, for the decorations.
And we're putting in some thinner flat pieces back there to like even it out so it's not like too short for all the other rooms.
Oh yeah, has to be the right height as well.
We're filling them all the pieces up.
And there's our main walls. We're going to do our final border around the top. And then that's it. We have like our beautiful purple wall with our different little trims to kind of give it that detailing that she kind of has in the room.
Yeah, the panel walls and the curtains and all that. It's so much detail, I feel like.
It is. And I love how the curtains are these like rich, really dark fabrics. So we're going to go in that direction with our windows.
Yeah, we use like the dark purple, I think, that we use for the walls. And black, like slanted, whatever that you call those pieces.
The triangle Lego pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for the curtains, we decided we wanted to go black so they would just be really dramatic.
And we're putting some white smooth pieces up here so we can connect the next room on top, by the way.
Yes. And again, remember, we're going to have a rug built, and that's going to smooth out all these pieces.
And connect them and stuff.
Exactly. And that's the first step. So if you see in her picture, she has this giant rug underneath the table, and it has all these flowers. So we use washi tape, right?
And I think we also used washi tape in the green room. We pointed that out for the wallpaper. And many of you guys in the comments said you loved it.
Yeah, it was awesome. And we thought that would look really good on a rug because to make a floral rug, there aren't really any Lego pieces for that.
Yeah, because usually Lego pieces don't come with like prints on them or stickers like on them already. And most of the ones like that had flower stickers weren't the right color or like type of flower, I feel like.
Yeah, so we kind of made our own. And we wanted to be very like dark, dramatic purples and blacks and those kind of colors. So we found these pretty flowers tape.
And we're putting studs around the outside so we can hook in like the table legs and the chairs.
Yes, of course. And then we wanted to make it kind of curvy around the edges so it looks more like a rug.
So once again, we have the studs here, and we're going to put in the curtain pieces. We have the rounded out pieces because as you can see in the picture on the top, they have that like holding piece.
Valance maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the top of curtains are called.
We're putting in the black triangle pieces because we couldn't find any purple ones, and I also think that the black ones look better because in the picture is like really dark purple fabric, and there's no purple that's like super duper dark.
Yeah, we want those dramatic dark curtains, and we think the black looks so good with the purple in the room. They make a good combination. Yeah. Oh, that looks so good.
And we have more of the same.
Yeah, so we had a few little purple stud pieces, so we kind of used them for the background. Oh, and we did find the two triangle purple.
The two triangle purple ones we decided to use for the middle, so they kind of like stood out.
Yeah,
and it was not symmetrical.
But we could not find any more, so we could only do one set of the purple, and so the other two are black. But I think they go really well together. The middle one pops out.
Oh no, I got that piece.
And then on the wall, there's this artwork, if you see in the picture. So we had this, I think this is from a Frozen Lego set.
Yeah.
Arendelle, maybe?
Mm-hmm, it looks like a flag sort of thing.
Yeah, a flag or a rug or something. So we thought that would be pretty art for the room because it has those purples colors in it. And
it has a little splash of pink to
it looks nice.
Break up all the purple. That's just blaring.
So this other wall, it was tricky. They had this kind of round gold mirror with like a candelabra attachment to it.
Yeah.
And we were really excited actually to try and make that. So this is where the washi tape came in handy again.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
But it turned out so good. So we took a round Lego piece and we covered it in silver washi tape to make a mirror.
And around the edges we used gold washi tape.
Yeah, to give it kind of a gold rim. And then we had this really perfect little like gold antler piece. I have no idea what set that was from.
I think it's from like the roof of a Ninjago set because it kind of looks like the things on
Ninjago.
top.
I was thinking Mulan, but yeah, I think it might be Ninjago. And we thought it looked really good underneath the mirror because it kind of looks like that gold ornate detail. So it turned out perfect. So there it is. A gold mirror with the little fancy scroll work at the bottom. Just like in the picture.
So in the back, there's these table things with like plants on top of them.
Yes, it's little tables. We used the Harry Potter cauldrons. They were so perfect for planters.
And I put a couple studs at the bottom of the plants to like make sure they don't like fall or like so they sit up in the
yeah, and we have this tall little skinny legs because all the furniture in this room has very long, skinny legs. The tables, the chairs, it's all very modern, I think. So we tried to mimic that the best we could using Lego pieces, which is not easy.
Yeah, and once again, we're using these candlestick pieces as the legs for the table. Because, once again, they're very skinny and they're gold, like in the picture.
Yeah, we want it as thin as possible because otherwise it starts to look too clunky in the room. And we were trying to make it look like those thin, modern lines.
We have this big black plate that we thought would be good for the top of the table. We're going to use some purple smooth pieces as the
centerpiece. Yeah, kind of like a table runner or something. Yeah.
And the rest of the table is just black smooth pieces, and we added some studs to put some stuff on top of the table.
Yeah, again, we love the black with the purple. I feel like it made it look very formal and dramatic, which I think is the vibe you get when you look at the picture. It's all very dark. Oh, this is my favorite part that we did.
On the curtains in the picture, there's these tassel pieces, but we couldn't figure out a way to put them on the curtains, so we decided to put them like next to the curtains to make them look like they're hanging off.
Yeah, and it gives it that little bit of movement and gold like fanciness. We did stick them on the curtain at one point, but they stuck out too far in the room.
So we're like putting in like a bottle and a little glass plate.
Good thumbs up. Yeah, in the picture she has this kind of glass or crystal dishware and stuff that's kind of fancy.
So at first we thought we were going to use this big purple pot because we thought it looked good, but it was just too big and like once again too clunky and thick.
Yeah, we needed a thinner profile. It was just too much in the room. Although the pot with the plant was very pretty.
I think
maybe
we're going to use that for something.
Yeah, maybe for something else. But those littler plants look perfect. They don't overpower the room.
So for the chairs, we could not find a lot of pieces. Like, we had to dig and dig and dig in our big bucket.
And also, these chairs, they're very tall and formal and modern also, so that was a tricky thing to make. But I think we nailed it in the end. We made a very tall back with the black and purple. And then the two that are in the front.
Yeah, so we decided to use the gray pieces to like hook the stuff together because you aren't going to see that and they're like facing the other way, and I thought it would just like be easier to use those pieces.
Well, the thing was we couldn't find enough black.
Yeah.
So we put our two black ones on the side so you see the black, and then the gray ones we have facing away so you don't see the gray because it was hard to find the right pieces. Initially, this was our chair we were planning, but I think that just ends up looking like a
bar stool, sort of.
Yeah, they're too derpy. they're too squatty. I don't know. It didn't look modern and fancy enough for our dining room.
Yeah. So on the sides of the room, there's these tables with lamps on top. So we're going to build those right now. They have sort of like, they're kind of just like a table with legs, but it was kind of hard for us to do that. So we used like a thicker piece to make like a little like drawer it built into the table. And now we're going to build a lamp. We used some gold pieces and a see-through cylinder. And in the picture, the lampshade, it's just like a circle.
It's a huge lampshade. And I think you totally nailed these lamps. Don't they like totally match the picture? Mm-hmm. It's that clear cylinder base with the giant lampshade. And again, our tables, we wanted to have little drawers on them to kind of make them more like tables. Mm-hmm. And then lastly, this room, the big statement piece is that chandelier. So we tried our best to make a chandelier for the room.
But in the picture, like, there's these gold, like, pieces that come off that are, like, circular or, like, curve down. So that was hard.
Yeah. And there's
Hi, Taylor.
I think she loves our room. It turned out so good.
She was jumping on the table.
I would eat dinner in here every night if I could.
Mm-hmm. This room looks perfect. Let us know your thoughts and like and subscribe.